If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well.
Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 204 of the Career Mode Road to Glory here on FIFA 15. I wasn't sure what to do in this window with the amount of money that we have and the strength of our squad at present. However, you guys in the comment section of the previous episode were adamant and very, very keen on me buying a goalkeeper. So that's what we're going to do. I looked at Bernd Leno. He was the most popular selection as always in the comments section. However, we have a decent amount of money and we may as well go all out. If we're going to buy a goalkeeper, we've got a decent amount of money. I am going to potentially offer Areola out as make weight as well if I need to, but we're just putting in original cash bids for now. Neuer is obviously a long way out of my league, but I just bollocks to it. Why not? If you're going to go all out, you might as well go all out. We'll offer for Neuer. We're offering for Joe Hart as well, as you can see. I pretty much don't stand a chance of getting Neuer, but I just thought I'd throw in a bid because why the fuck not? We're also having a look at Marc-Andre ter Stegen of Barcelona as well. So it's Leno, Neuer, Hart, ter Stegen so far. We're also going to have a look at Hugo Lloris. We're also going to have a look at David de Gea at Manchester United. He currently has less than a year remaining on his contract, so we may be able to pick him up quite cheap, even though he's valued at 27.5 million. So he's definitely affordable if we can get the offer accepted. As you can see, offering Areola as make weight. They're also having a look, as we said, at Hugo Lloris, currently at Juventus, moved from Tottenham. 89 rated right now, valued at 21.5 million. So we'll put an offer in for him. We're also looking at Handanovic. So we really are going all out. We've got two 77 rated goalkeepers at the minute, and you guys reckon that they're not good enough. We have managed to get offers accepted for Joe Hart, for David de Gea, and for Handanovic. So we'll offer contracts to the three of them. The others, after numerous bids back and forth, wasn't able to get a fee agreed, etc. So I decided to just go for the ones that we actually have had a fee agreed with. And we're looking at David De Gea as well. He wants 150 grand a week. That's fine, not a problem. We can afford that even without the departure of Areola. Same with Handanovic. He wants 110, which is the same amount that Joe Hart wanted, and we'll offer him that as well. We can comfortably afford both of those. And David De Gea accepted the contract offer. So for 18 million and for 150,000 pounds a week, with Alphonse Areola going the other way, 87 rated David De Gea is moving to Cambridge United. He's 10 ratings higher than our best goalkeeper to date in Marcus Hutchinson. So he's going to have to take a back seat, Marcus, unfortunately, because David De Gea is going to be my number one goalkeeper from here on out, which is rather understandable. So thank you for letting me know that you think I should buy a goalkeeper, because we have most definitely improved the squad by bringing in David De Gea. That's a little bit mental. So 87 rated David De Gea is now my number one goalkeeper, to go hand in hand with our 89 rated Toni Kroos in the midfield as well. We've obviously got 84 rated Yusuf Poulsen up top with 83 rated Strihel Georgiev. We've got a very strong side now. I'm really pleased with how this side has come together in this final season. Hoping that we can finish this year before FIFA 16. I am working my absolute tits off to get as much content made between now and FIFA 16 as I possibly can. I was expecting it to be kind of a wind down period for me for the next week and a half or so as we lead up towards FIFA 16. I'm not going to get any sort of a rest whatsoever, because I'm determined to get these two series, this one and the Barcelona series, finished before the start of FIFA 16. So I'm going to be working perhaps even more hard now than I will be when FIFA 16 comes out to make sure that these series are finished. But that's hopefully the signing of the season so far for David De Gea. Although, to be fair, Toni Kroos is probably signing of the season actually, but David De Gea definitely comes close. So an 87 rated new signing. So far, kept a clean sheet, although it has been very heavily Cambridge United highlight based. In fact, 100% Cambridge United highlight based so far in this game. We're trying to get ourselves in front if we can, but I just can't seem to make the breakthrough. They keep putting, throwing men in front of the ball, and the goalkeeper keeps making good saves whenever I do break through. But James Ward-Prowse has a corner come in here, and Powelson wins the header. He's been so good in the air for us, Yusuf Powelson, so far this season, or so far since we brought him in over the past 2 years. But he hasn't been able to score me a header for a while now. And to be fair, I can't seem to score a header with anyone at the minute. Tony Cruz's header goes wide after the deflection from Nathan Dyer. And as you can see, we'll have another corner to come into the box to try and eventually get ourselves a 1-0 lead in this game. Whether it will come now or not, time will tell. James Ward-Prowse delivers another very good cross. Up goes John Stones, and I still can't score a header, or just in general, can't score at all against Swansea. It's ridiculous. They're going to have a chance here. Ivan Popov gets it out wide to Gore down the left-hand side. He's going to stand the ball up. Actually, in the end, I think he drills it inside. He does, to Chano Keane, who gets it to Popov. Nice little back heel to Ricky van Wolfswinkel, and David De Gea is drawn upon for the first time in his Cambridge United career. Very good save as well, so thank you very much, Mr. De Gea. Timo Werner's in behind here, came on as a substitute in this second half. Squares it across to James Ward-Prowse. First touch is good, shots decent, but a simple save for the goalkeeper. I was so frustrated that I couldn't score here against Swansea. I'm going to try again though. Mane back to Marco Polenge, inside to James Ward-Prowse. Good feet again from him. There's plenty of space here for Tony Kroos, even more space for Timo Werner. In behind Timo Werner, finally 1-0 Cambridge United. Timo Werner making the breakthrough with just a couple of minutes left in the game, and that was going to be the last chance of the game as well. The relief, you could bottle it and sell it, it was ridiculous. I was so pleased that we'd finally been able to make the breakthrough against Swansea City, and that David De Gea got a clean sheet on his debut. So we'll jump into the second game of the episode against Queen's Park Rangers at home again. So hopefully we'll be able to have a better time of things in this one. And obviously, as you can see, we need a win to maintain our pressure on Arsenal at the top of the league table. Queen's Park Rangers in 18th at this particular moment in time. So I was hoping for a decent and comfortable game. Similar starting lineup to the one that played against Swansea, although Timo Werner earned himself a start in this one. And actually, I think Kieschner picked up an injury, so that might be why Kieschner's not starting. But I think it would have been harsh to drop Timo Werner, regardless of whether Kieschner was injured or not, because obviously he was the one to finally make the breakthrough against Swansea. But they've got Andreas Weimann and Pektamek up top, QPR. They're playing a flat 4-4-2, same formation as me, so I wasn't sure whether we'd kind of cancel each other out and whether it'd be quite a, more of a dead heat than the game against Swansea was. Obviously, we had plenty of chances against the Swans, but could we have plenty of chances against the R's? Yusuf Powelson cuts inside and have a decent shot. Tries to do it with the outside of his right foot there, which is rather strange. I wanted him to kind of try and finesse it into the bottom right-hand corner. Bottom left-hand corner, sorry. But he couldn't quite do it and decided to outside of the right foot scoop it. Unfortunately for Alex McCarthy, it was at a comfortable height for him, so he was able to get it over the top of the bar. But David De Gea called upon again here with a decent save. It was a comfortable save in fairness though, but he's on course for a second clean sheet here. Georgiev sprays it up wide to Tony Kroos. Plenty of space for Sadio Mane down the right-hand side. He's going to get a gorgeous cross in. Powelson with a header. Still can't score a header, Yusuf Powelson. I don't know what's going on. That was used to be the main source of his goals. I'd whip the ball in and Powelson would rise above everybody else and power the header into the back of the net. Can't seem to do it right now. He's in a bit of a dry spell, but Tony Kroos is pushing forward again. Bit of space here, and when you've got that much space from distance with Tony Kroos, you just have to have a shot. So I couldn't help myself, but unfortunately Alex McCarthy kept himself behind the ball, held on to it very well indeed, and we stay at 0-0. Strahil Georgiev trying to find a bit of space, gets it to Powelson, gets tackled. Eventually it's going to drop to Mane here, who gets it under control again, beats the defender to it. His shot though, a bit disappointing, drilled across the far, well I say drilled, it trickled across the, it was a daisy cutter across the grass towards the far post, but he wasn't able to find the back of the net. And then they're going to have a chance here. Santiago Bologna, our former striker of course, flashes that ball past the near post. Now David De Gea was able to get a second clean sheet, but we weren't able to get a goal ourselves this time. We had to rely on a very late goal against Swansea, and we weren't able to do the same against Queen's Park Rangers. So 2 clean sheets for David De Gea since coming into the club, which is very nice. We've got a game against Chelsea in the FA Cup next though, so that's going to be quite difficult, but we are now 4 points away from the top of the table, so we need to pick things up. Clean sheets to continue to happen is fine. I just need to step up my scoring game. Scoring hasn't really been a problem for us so far this season, but these past couple of games I haven't really been as free scoring as perhaps we have been earlier on in the season. So we need to step up that side of our game, and hopefully we can do that over the next few episodes. But that's going to bring today's to a close. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for helping me make the decision to bring in a new goalkeeper. I am delighted with the fact that David De Gea has now joined us. Hopefully you guys are impressed with that signing as well. But for now, I will see you next time.